evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lawrence High School Stadium. Tonight's season opening game features the Bulldogs of Hopewell Valley and your Lawrence Cardinals. The Bulldogs are led by their head coach, Dave Caldwell. The head coach of the Cardinals is Nate Jones. The Bulldogs and Cardinals request that all spectators reflect the attitude of good sportsmanship. Appropriate behavior as set forth by members of the West Jersey Football League is expected at all times. Tonight's contest is being conducted according to the rules of the New Jersey State Interscholastic Athletic Association. These rules provide for fair competition among players. Spectators can help promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. Any verbal, written, or physical conduct related to race, gender, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, or religion shall not be tolerated. Good subject to violate or to ejection and may result in penalties being assessed against your team. Each one is requested to take personal responsibility for keeping this competition at a high level of good sportsmanship.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV. Watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTBS TV.
The Hopewell Valley Bulldogs set to kick the ball off. Your Lawrence Cardinals will begin the season on the offensive end. Lining up to kick this one away is the senior kicker, Bob Cachibaudo. He gets set.
And from what we saw in warm-ups, it looks like he has incredible range.
As this one is kicked, it's a short kick. It bounces, it's an onside kick, and it's recovered by Hopewell at about the 37-yard line of the Cardinals. And the Bulldogs with a surprise onside kick to open the season. A very, very bold move by head coach Dave Caldwell of the Bulldogs. And quickly the Broncs find themselves with the ball on their own side of the field.
I believe you meant the Cardinals,
Sorry,
but
yes.
Still, what an opening play to start the season. Lawrence Cardinals weren't expecting that at all. Excellent play by Rob Cacciabaudo and the rest of the kickoff team for the Bulldogs.
All right, so now under center is Brennan Rouse for Hopewell Valley. Lined up in the shotgun. This snap is short, it's bobbled, and coming flying in on the second effort is linebacker number 49, Jacoby Sherrard. The captain, the senior. The first effort on that play.
That was a terrible snap by the center for Hopewell. Roos was able to get a hand on it, but it's just the rush from the Cardinals was too hard to handle. Roos tried to escape it, but there was just no way.
Yeah, good job by Christian Hadjuka. Got in there. Wasn't able to pull down Roos, but the second effort by the Cardinals defense. Roos goes from under center. They'll audible here. He'll go back. In motion. Coming across is Devin Higgins, and we've got a delay of game.
Delay of game on the Bulldogs.
So they might be a little bit rattled from that first play.
Yeah, not a great start. Like we said, slippery conditions with the rain has picked up since we were last talking to you. It was a light rain before kickoff, but it's picked up a little bit more. Unable to grasp that handoff back. This one goes absolutely nowhere. Out of the shotgun, Roos hands that ball off, and the ball carrier, number 31, Stephen Doldy, is taken down for a loss on the play.
And that's not a bad play by Doldy. It's just that his offensive line kind of bailed on him. Great job by the Lawrence Cardinals defense to read that play and send multiple people to the ball. Nice gang tackle, and it's a 3rd and
21.
Long.
3rd and 21.
Very long.
So after the 5 yards for the false start, and now 2 negative plays, it's now 3rd and 21. Doldy in the shotgun, 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. He rolls out to his left. He's got pressure in his face, and he is sacked. Number 21, Dawson Aim with the sack.
What a great play. And for this first defensive drive for the Lawrence Cardinals, just wow. They didn't allow any positive plays, and that's got to be a big way to start your season.
Momentum shifting definitely here. The onside kick by Hopewell Valley, but 3 plays that go absolutely nowhere in a false start. And Cacciabaldo now back to punt. He also does the punting and kicking for the team. Back to return this one is number 11, Jason Nalbon. He takes this one out to about the 47-yard line.
I'm surprised about Jason Nalborn and his decision to go for the punt because it landed just in front of him. Usually it'd be what we call a poison call where the punt is too short and you just let the other team down it. But he actually caught it, and he was able to get a very good return on it. And now Lawrence Cardinals in very great field position, not too far on the other side of the 50.
Yeah, they will take over at the 46. A dangerous return there by Nalbon, but he's able to come through. And Nalbon has to race off the field as it looked like the Cardinals had too many men on the field. We've got a timeout by the officials, and a timeout is called by the Cardinals. So we'll take a look at who's out there starting on offense for them as we can see the huddle trotting over.
Hey fans, how about a nice round of applause for your Cardinal
number 21, Dawson Aim, who came up with the sack on 3rd and long to force that punt. Also, number 6, Jake Bennett. Number 3, Dion McLean.
And it looks like as far as under center,
I don't see either Frost or Deckard. I see Deckard on the sideline.
I see Dion McLean.
Do not see Frost. I do see McLean.
Let's see who they snap it to
is
here.
Back there at quarterback. The line will shift over. They go heavy to the right. This one, the snap is missed. It's fumbled. The ball, it looked like a Bulldog got. Nope, they'll say it's recovered by the Cardinals. McLean was able to wrestle that one away. And he trots over to get the play call. So it looks like Dion McLean will start as the quarterback in this one.
We weren't expecting that at all. He was listed as a wide receiver defensive back. But
we watched the pregame warm-ups. We saw Frost and Deckard going through the quarterback drills. So with 2 running backs and a lineman, this one is direct snapped to Sherrard. He will muscle ahead, pick up a few on the play.
That's not a bad play, but you still have to, on this 3rd and long, 3rd and about 13, and so that the Lawrence Cardinals have to come up with a big play right here, or they're going to have to punt.
So both offenses here not in complete rhythm yet, dealing with the conditions. Again, McLean flips this package, a heavy package with a couple of linemen. He'll take the direct snap and he'll run. He picks up 3 yards, but he's tackled, doesn't gain the original line of scrimmage.
McLean on the carry for the Cardinals.
And we're yet to see our first pass attempt of the game so far.
as far as passing, usually at this type of level, they don't really trust the passing game. It's really reliant upon the running game. And both these offenses, as you mentioned, not off to a good start, but something's going to have to give.
Punt team out, and punter Hugo Rano sends this one back. It'll be waved for a fair catch. It's actually hits off Nazir Conway Isabel, and it'll be downed at the 30-yard line. So for this drive for Hopewell will start off in their own territory. Interesting start to the game. Onside kick. Did not expect to see that one, but they did catch the Cardinals off. Caught me off. I called them the Bronx. They,
and
they caught everyone offside here.
As far as the opening goes here, Hopewell had the momentum shift in their favor from the first play, but they lost that momentum really quickly, and they've also posted a similar result on their first defensive drive. Let's see how they do on offense.
So Rouse out of the shotgun. He'll throw our first pass attempt. This one is knocked. It's tipped, and it's intercepted by Dawson Aim down the right sideline at the 20. He goes out of bounds at the 21-yard line. A tip drill off the pass by Rouse is intercepted by Aim, and the Cardinals find themselves just outside the red zone.
Wonderful tip drill, another momentum changer. This game is fast-paced and swinging momentum all the way. And on the tip was Malik Southward. What an excellent first play of that drive. And you could argue that that's better than the first defensive drive, when the Cardinals didn't even allow a positive play. But this time they take over on possession, and they're really close. They're at their 22-yard line, or at Hopewell's 22.
So they'll set up here. Again, it is Deion McLean. The snap goes to Sherrard. He's able to cut inside. And first positive carry of the game.
Sherrard on the carry.
I should say positive carry on the last drive, but this one actually passed the original line of scrimmage with the fumble on the first drive. McLean goes over to the sideline, gets the play call.
Not a bad first play to the drive. If you do average 3 yards and you have 4 downs, you do get the first down. So it's not a bad start to the Lawrence Cardinals offense in this drive.
To describe this formation, it's McLean under center. As he takes a snap, will break it, he'll keep it, cuts inside, makes a man miss. He's drugged down as he carries a Bulldog with him inside the 15-yard line.
If my eyes are correct, I think he just missed the first down, but it's not by a lot. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 1.
About 1.5 or so.
Yeah.
So this setup that they have on offense right now, it's McLean under center. To the right of him is number 21 Dawson Aim. Just to the left offset. This one actually goes right to Sherrard. He's able to cut inside. Picks up the first down and more.
Sherrard on the carry.
Inside the 10-yard line.
Great work as a whole on this unit by the Lawrence Cardinals. They're fighting for every yard that they can get, and they know at this point in the game where offense hasn't really been great and where momentum has swung like crazy, they need to score here.
So this one now first down, and we'll say goal. They're just at the 10-yard line. May be able to get one in the goal line. McLean takes this one to the left side. He's picked and lifted up. Dropped down just around the original line of scrimmage. Maybe about a half-yard gain on that one as he sprints to the sideline. He will come off the field. Running on the field now is freshman listed as wide receiver Gabe Mitchell-White, as we'll see them running this kind of wildcat-type offense that the Cardinals have here. And we'll see what Mitchell-White does.
Well, yeah.
He lines up under center. Sherrard and Aim to the right of him. In front of them is Corey Frost. This one goes to Mitchell-White. He spins around a defender, but he's going to go down for a loss of about 1.5 on the carry.
Great job by the defensive line for the Hopewell Valley Bulldogs, getting off their blockers and surrounding Mitchell-White, and he couldn't go anywhere.
So Mitchell-White checks out. McLean checks back in. I don't know if he needed a breather, if they wanted to switch things up here, but now on 3rd down, and they need about 12 yards for the end zone here. McLean to the right. He's going to lob this one up into the end zone for Jake Bennett. This one is knocked down, deflected by Hopewell Valley. This one goes out the back of the end zone. Solid job there by William Beck to knock that one away. McLean just kind of dropped back and lobbed that one up to the corner of the end zone. And it looks like McLean's getting the play from Jones here, and it looks like the Cardinals are going to go for it here on 4th down.
I don't know if I necessarily agree with this. This is something similar that happened Thursday night in the NFL when the Falcons were so close to the goal line this early in the game, and they went for it. And I just don't know if I agree with this play call.
Coach Jones trusting his defense, a couple of sacks and an interception to start. This one goes to McLean. He runs to the right side, bobbles the ball. He's not able to reach the goal line, goes out of bounds, and that one will be a turnover on downs for the Cardinals. McLean took that, tried to get to the outside, but a nice job by the Bulldogs defense of setting the edge and stopping him.
Deion McLean just ran out of room on that one. If the ball was just a little bit more to the left, he might have had enough room to make a dive for the goal line, but just unable to happen. But a silver lining to this is that Hopewell is pinned deep here, so it's a very long drive for the Bulldogs if they want to be the first to score.
So we'll see senior quarterback Brendan Rouse, see if he can shake off the early struggle here. Bobbled the first snap, then throws an interception on his first pass of the season. This one on the end around goes to number 11, Devin Higgins. He's dropped for a loss. This one at about the 2-yard line. That end around went absolutely nowhere.
And it was so close to a safety. I was watching, and I was thinking, I don't know if the refs are going to call this a safety. It looked like it was a little bit too short. But the Cardinals, even though they didn't convert on offense, very close to the goal line, they might put up the first points on defense. And that would be a huge momentum booster.
And the way that this Cardinals defense is playing so far definitely factored in that decision to go for it on 4th down by Coach Jones. Trusting his defense, they've been flying around the field, making tackles for loss, an interception, and now they've got the ball at the 2. This one snapped. They'll just sneak it ahead to pick up a couple and try and get away from that goal line. Pick up of 1 yard for Brendan Rouse on the carry.
I like the approach that the Bulldogs have taken on that 2nd down. They do need to get a manageable 3rd down, but there just wasn't enough room for Brendan Rouse to do his magic. So nice little sneak, try to get at least some room.
It'll be 3rd and 15 for the
So
Bulldogs.
a 3rd and 15 here from the 3-yard line for Hopewell Valley. Have already thrown an interception in this game has quarterback Brendan Rouse to number 21, Dawson Aim. He drops back, rolls to his left. He's chased down, and he's sacked in the back of the end zone. A very nice play by Cody Leitner. The defensive end makes the sack for the safety, and the Cardinals get on the board first here with a safety sack in the end zone.
What a great way to put the first points on the board. Sorry, I can't speak apparently. But to have the first points on defense, that's just got to be huge because the defense has turned to offense, and let's hope that the offense stays the offense for the Lawrence Cardinals. They were so close on the last drive, and you got to believe that's got to fuel up Nate Jones and the rest of the Lawrence Cardinals.
2:55 remaining here in the first quarter. Our first points of the season come on a sack by Cody Leitner, the junior defensive end. Also plays tight end on the offensive side. So now Hopewell Valley, after that onside kick, which looked like they stole the momentum, it has been going backwards fast for the Bulldogs. They'll set up for this safety kickoff here. Back to return this one for Hopewell is number 11, Jason Nowbone, had a nice return on the punt. And number 2, freshman Gabe Mitchell-White, who we have seen as the Wildcat quarterback. This one being kicked off from the Hopewell Valley 20-yard line. Both returners for the Cardinals, set back on their 30 on opposite hash marks. The kicker gets set, and he sends this one at the 40-yard line. It's fielded by Conway Isabel. He's able to cut this one up across the 50, and he's tackled down at the 40-yard line.
Conway Isabel.
Tackle there by number 21, Tommy Belsky for Hopewell Valley, and the Cardinals will start this drive at the Hopewell Valley 40-yard line.
And when you're on the second to last level on a kickoff or on a safety kickoff like this, it's very important that you also have like backup return guys in case the kick doesn't really go that far. And in this case, Nazir Conway Isabel was able to make a big return out of this, and they're on the other side of the 50. Very prime opportunity. They have to take advantage of this, especially coming off a safety.
So McLean back out there. In motion comes Mitchell White. He gets the handoff on the end around, makes one defender miss, makes it back to the original line of scrimmage, but he is blasted, and he is sent down hard on that tackle.
Hopewell, very good coverage defensively on that run. Gabe Mitchell White could do everything in the world that he could, but he just couldn't be able to escape Hopewell Valley.
Yeah, was able to make a man miss, but unable to get positive yards on that one. McLean back with Sherrard to his right. He'll give it to his back, and he is able to spin and fall forward. Picks up 3 on the carry.
That's great running by Chouinard. Yeah, Sherrard. Sorry. You do need a guy like that who's going to be able to hit the line of scrimmage hard and plow through defenses to get those runs, because it's not going to be the big play every time.
So 3rd and 7 for the Cardinals. McLean with Conway Isabel to his left in the shotgun, takes the snap, runs to his left, cuts it up the inside, picks up the first down. He's tripped up and knocked down just at about the 21-yard line, and a first down run by quarterback Dion McLean. At this point, I guess we'll call him quarterback because he's the only person under center.
Absolutely. We thought we were going to see either Kareem Frost or Brandon Decker. They're on the bench right now, but there was trips on the right side in that last play, and such a great play call to go to the left with Dion McLean, because I don't know if they were expecting that.
Trips go out to the left. McLean and Conway Isabel to the right. McLean's able to make a man miss, makes another man miss, cuts to the inside. He is pulled down. Tackle made there by the Hopewell Valley linebacker Michael Rendazes.
And they tried to do a different type of run, but still going to the other side. Hopewell Valley wasn't going to fall for that a second time, and they covered it pretty well. Although they did allow a couple yards, but at least it's not a touchdown. At least it's not that big play.
We'll see what the Cardinals offense has as you get to the red zone. Always harder to make plays happen. See if they make McLean throw and play him to run. He hands this one to the running back, Conway Isabel, who chugs ahead and picks up about 5 on that one. It'll be 3rd down, but very manageable after a pickup of about 4 or 5 yards from Conway Isabel, and looks like he's got a timeout on the field.
And on that last play, Nazir Conway Isabel, he doesn't have that build like Jacoby Sherrard, but he still plays like Sherrard in the fact that he's able to hit the line hard and really squeeze through, pile on extra yards.
So that takes us to the end of the first quarter. When we come back, it will be 3rd down, just outside the end zone. The Cardinals inside the red zone. The Cardinals leading this one 2-0 over Hopewell Valley after the first quarter. You're listening to Lawrence Cardinals football on 107.7 The Bronx, 107.7thebronx.com.
Let's hear for your Lawrence Cardinal cheerleaders.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
On third down, Ja'Cory Sherrard took the handoff, but he was not able to pick up the first down. Just joining us a few seconds late on the broadcast as we got back to second quarter action quickly. But once again, it looks like the Cardinals are going to go for it here on fourth and very short. Interesting move to take off the bruiser running back Ja'Cory Sherrard when you need a short amount of a few yards here.
They could give it to Isabel, but I don't see him as a running back.
McLean in there. We've got flags stopping this one before the play gets started. Mitchell White was coming across in motion. And a timeout appears to be called by Hopewell Valley before the play. Didn't like what they saw on defense.
Timeout.
And as a result, I believe that they have had the flag thrown back. They picked up the flag. That was the right term. So it looks like they'll replay this down, and we'll have to see who wins in the battle of wits between Nate Jones and the Hopewell coach, I believe.
Dave Caldwell.
Dave Caldwell.
Yes.
Thank you, Rob. During this timeout, and especially in such a crucial point of the game where Hopewell hasn't had much to celebrate offensively.
Absolutely nothing to celebrate.
Yeah, their defense has to come up big and try to at least get some field position. You see Nathan Jones, he don't mind going on fourth down, especially in about fourth and 4, something like that. It looks like the Lawrence Cardinals are just about to head on for this fourth down right now. We'll have to see.
McLean comes out again. Malik southward in the backfield next to him. Dawson Aim as well picks up the block, but this one is going backwards, absolutely nowhere for a loss. And that will be yet another failed fourth down conversion for the Cardinals and another turnover on downs. This one not as close to the goal line. Hopewell Valley, after picking up a loss on that play, will take over around the 20-yard line.
And what a stop by the Hopewell Valley Bulldogs. Not only did they not allow the Cardinals to make a first down, the Cardinals also lost yards on that fourth down. So they have just a little bit more room for their quarterback, Brendan Roos, to work with here.
They will start off exactly at the 20. Interesting formation here. Got Roos under center. Another running back about 5 yards behind him. Scratch that. The formation completely changes as wide receiver Higgins goes in motion, and he is going to get this ball, makes a cut inside. He's wrapped up and tackled by Diesel Barnes and Jason Nalboom come together to make that tackle. Diesel Barnes usually wearing number 1, but wearing 15 today. We've got a Cardinal down on the field. Time will be called. Looks like it's Nalboom down on the field. Barnes is up, and the two were in on that tackle, so Nalboom staying down.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Nothing but negative plays as Nalboom's still down, getting that right leg worked on by the trainer. He's actually being helped up now. He will walk off on his own power, so great to see as he shakes out his right leg to the applause from the crowd on both sides. And players on both benches were down on a knee while Nalboom was being tended to. He will come off. We'll see who takes his place.
It looks like maybe Steve Denard might take his place on that.
We are back, defense. Ready to go. Russo under center. He gives this one off, hands it off, and to the outside, running with it is number 21, Tommy Selski. He picks up a few yards near the first down, and then he's gang tackled by the Cardinals, led by our quarterback, wide receiver, defensive back, Dion McLean.
And that play by the Hopewell Bulldogs is exactly what they needed. Their offensive line did a good job on the right side. Lawrence Cardinals containing, but the offensive line creating a hole for them to go through.
They pick up the first down, and the first play is handed off to number 31, Stephen Doldy.
Still, it's not the big play that we saw earlier, but still a good enough play. That gets you 3 yards, and just as long as you get positive plays, that should be a positive sign for the Bulldogs heading forward.
The correction on that one, the first carry that picked up the first down, that was also Doldy, not number 21, Tommy Skelski. Number 31, Doldy on the carry. As we said, these gold numbers and white uniforms, not the most visually appealing and easiest for these broadcasters to see. Russa in the backfield. He's able to avoid the sack and take off, picks up a block. He's at the 40, 35, and his counterpart quarterback McLean is able to wrap him up at the 30-yard line in a big run by Brennan Roos. Going nowhere. Looked like he was going to be sacked, makes a couple men miss, and now in the Cardinals territory.
Absolute magic by Brennan Roos to be able to sense pressure and find holes within that line to break for a big gain.
And a timeout has been called on the field. Timeout called by Lawrence here with 9:19 remaining in the second quarter.
And that's not a bad timeout to call, considering when the defense has been so good up to this point, and now Hopewell's starting to get some momentum rolling. Let's see what Nathan Jones has up his sleeve to try and stop this surge by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, so 2-0 our score. Pitchers duel so far.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
This could go into an offensive slugfest really quick.
So Roos out of the shotgun with a sack coming in here by number 15, Diesel Barnes, able to make the play there. Number 31, Stephen Doldy was the running back. Set to the right of Roos, he slipped, and it allowed Barnes to fly in for the sack.
Diesel Barnes flying in out of the linebacker position to just absolutely meet Doldy behind the line of scrimmage. And after that timeout, that's exactly the play that Nate Jones wants.
So a loss of 7, or we'll say 6.5, 7 on the play. Ball at the 36-yard line in motion. Here is Higgins. The snap is pitched to the running back, Doldy, and he is gobbled up behind. Gang tackled again by the Cardinals. Number 54, Christian Hajuka, leading the charge there.
The sign of a good defense is when you have multiple bodies swarm to the ball and get a nice, good gang tackle, and that's exactly what the Lawrence Cardinals have been doing all first half.
So yet again, a big play by the Bulldogs, only to be followed by consecutive plays for a loss. As the rain continues to intensify here, we haven't seen much throwing. One pass attempt from each quarterback. It was intercepted. Roos's, he drops back for his second, throws this one down the left side. McLean attempted to make the interception, but it was well out of bounds. And McLean comes up a little bit gimpy on that play. With a little limp there. We'll see if he's able to shake that off, playing key roles on both sides of the ball, and sets up fourth down here.
And like Rob said, the broadcaster, it's quite hard to pick up Hopewell's jerseys, but there was a wide receiver darting down the left side. If Brendan Roos was able to put a little more air under it, we might have had our first touchdown.
So back to punt this one. Robert Cachabaudo gets the signal from his man, sends this one away. Fair caught at the 10-yard line by Nalbaum. Good to see that he is healthy and back in there. 7:34. The Cardinals will take over at their own 10-yard line.
And initially what I thought, considering there's now pinned so deep. Maybe Jason Alborn probably should have let that go in for a touchback. But you take a look at the wet conditions. The rain is actually pouring down quite harder. They might have been pinned even more deep into their end zone if he didn't catch it.
So McLean gets the play from head coach Nathan Jones. Sets up his offense. Full running backs to each side of him in Aim and Sherrard. The handoff is to Sherrard. He bowls ahead. He'll pick up about 2.5 on the carry. Interesting formation as senior offensive lineman Brandon Williams, number 60, lines up in front of the running backs, giving them another lead blocker.
Very interesting indeed, and that's kind of the wonders of the Wildcat, just to see what will happen. It hasn't yielded a touchdown yet, and it hasn't yielded any offensive points so far, but they're so close.
So that formation again, McLean takes this one himself, runs to the left side, but gobbled up. That edge was set beautifully by the linebacker, number 3, Michael Randazes.
You got to just stole my point there. The right side of the defensive line for the Hopewell Valley Bulldogs was able to.
Not to jump on you there, Mike, but as I mentioned on the pass attempt down the left side by Roos, Deon McLean came up a little gimpy, and he has just dropped down right in front of the Cardinals sideline, and he's now lying on his back, being assisted by the trainer. Looks like she's working on that right leg.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
McLean's up on and heading to the trainer table, favoring that right leg.
Yeah. We'll have to keep our developments to see if McLean will be able to continue on with this game. But right now, okay.
Brendan Deckard is in the shotgun. He will take the snap here on third down. Trips to his right. He throws the screen out to number 21, Dawson Aim, running up the sideline. But he's tackled just passes the original line of scrimmage.
It's the screen.
Yeah,
it's always met with such uncertainty, and Hopewell covered it quite well.
Yeah,
I mean, still allowed yards, but it's a fourth down deep into their territory. And let's see Hopewell getting good field position there. Punt returner is lined up at the 40.
Yeah, Hugo Rano. That catch was made by Mitchell White. Rano just gets this one away. Punt bounces just in front of the 40. It takes a Cardinals bounce and rolls, and it will come to a stop at the 52-yard line. Very favorable bounce there as the ball is rolls and stops down at the 52.
Very good punt by Hugo Rano, making sure it was nowhere near the returner.
Steve Denard was able to touch that one down, but as you said, the ball was rolling to a stop at the 52. So, and we see McLean is still on the bench. Denard will take over for him at the cornerback position. Timeout is called here before Hopewell Valley needs to burn a timeout before first down. 5:32 left here in the second quarter. Score still 2-0.
They might have been like too jittery, thinking, all right, we have good field position. We're not too far on our side of the ball. The ball's at the Hopewell Valley 48-yard line. And then they're like, something's really wrong here. Not a bad strategy to burn a timeout, considering I believe that was the first timeout they've taken. So they have plenty of time. They can still control the clock really well heading into the first half in this very strong defensive battle.
Yeah, apologies. 48-yard line. Timeout here. I believe second timeout for Hopewell Valley. We don't have timeouts for either side on the scoreboard.
I definitely know that Nathan Jones has taken 2 timeouts. There was one early on in the first quarter. He didn't see anything he liked, and then he took one just recently in the second. And I believe Caldwell has just taken his first, if I'm not mistaken.
So, Brennan Rouse brings the Hopewell Valley offense back out. Some extra time to prepare this first play. Out of the shotgun, quick snap. He sets to his left. He's able to throw the ball outside. Picking up the first down is number 11, William Beck.
And great job by
number 11, Devin Higgins, able to pick up the first down on that catch.
Great job by Devin Higgins out there as a safety net. I'm pretty sure Brennan Roos didn't want to throw to him, but he was there, and it picks up a first down. And yet again, those positive plays. We'll see if we get our first offensive point of the night before the half.
The first completion comes here. This one out of the shotgun. It's handed off, and looks like the running back Doldy there. He gets absolutely nothing on that one. Again,
I'd like to
Hajuka in there to make the stop.
I'd like to apologize. That actually was not a first down pass. I thought he had the pylon, but the refs know better than I do. But yet again, Lawrence, after giving up that big play, was able to swarm and make sure that just push him back a little bit. And now they face a 3rd and short here, 3rd and 3. Very critical point for the Hopewell Valley offense.
So Roos under center, I formation, hands off to the running back Doldy, and he definitely picks up the first down here, carries a few Cardinals with him.
Doldy hit the line of scrimmage hard and kept on chugging.
Down to the Cardinals 38-yard line.
And the Cardinals just couldn't stop it until it was too late.
Diesel Barnes and Corey Frost in there for that tackle. But a first down for Hopewell Valley, complete their first.
Colby tackled immediately on the play. Penalty marker down. Face mask on the Cardinals is the call. Colby again on the carry for Hopewell, takes it inside the 30. For the Cardinals 27-yard line.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs. Leaving Goldie on the carry for Hopewell, takes it down to the Cardinals 10-yard line. Momin Nizar made the stop for the Cardinals. First and goal for the Bulldogs. Colby again on the carry. This time he stopped at number 49, Jacoby Sherrard. Also 3 on the play. It'll be second and goal from the 13 for the Bulldogs.
Come on, get it. Snap the ball. Get out there. Run.
Pitch to Dolby, who's 1 out of bounds. Kobe Sherrod pushed them out of bounds. At the Cardinal 9-yard line. The 3rd and goal for the Bulldogs. Ralph's pass falls incomplete in the end zone. Pass was intended for number 8, Hunter Oshman. Fourth and goal now for the Bulldogs. Be a field goal attempt for the Bulldogs. Dr. Barlow's kick is up and good. So with 2:18 left before the half, it's the Bulldogs 3 and the Cardinals 2.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
That's about a stick knocked out of bounds.
I know, but he was going out of bounds. He stopped it from going out of bounds.
Officials will spot the ball at the Lawrence 27-yard line. Make it the Cardinals 28-yard line. Lawrence has it now, 1st and 10. Handoff that is here, Conway Isabel. He breaks some tackles. Will Beck made the stop for the Bulldogs. Ball spotted at the Cardinal 30-yard line, so it's 1st down for the Cardinals. Another big run for Conway Isabel into Hopewell territory. Down to the Bulldogs' 44-yard line. 1st down, Cardinals. Conway Isabel again on the carry for the Cardinals. Takes it down to the Bulldogs' 42-yard line. Second and 7 now for the Cardinals. Brandon Decker's pass to number 2. Gabe Mitchell-White takes the ball inside the Hopewell 30-yard line. Down to the Bulldog 28. It's another first down for the Cardinals. Decker's pass again to Gabe Mitchell-White. Ball will be spotted just outside the Hopewell 20-yard line at the 21. So the Cardinals take a timeout.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Second down and 3 for the Cardinals from the Bulldogs' 21-yard line. Decker's pass falls incomplete. Headed for Deion McLean. That'll bring up third down. 3rd and 3 for the Cardinals. Deckard on the quarterback keeper. Sacked on the play. And that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen, for the first half of play. Your score, it's the Hopewell Valley Bulldogs 3 and the Lawrence Cardinals 2.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Lawrence Township School District is proud to present the 2018-2019 Lawrence High School Marching Band. Is entitled Red Riding Hood. Original music is by Frank Sullivan and drill designed by Rob Pusetti. Staff includes Caitlin Cloud, Andrea Meyer, and Allison Polsky. The director of instrumental music at Lawrence is Michael Drobish. Majors Johnny Bryant and Andrew Sam. Please join us as we go over the river and Is your band ready? We hope you enjoy our presentation of Red Riding Hood.
Watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Hugo Regano's got it teed up and we're set for the start of the second half. Kick taken across the 40-yard line to the Hopewell 42, where the Bulldogs will start 1st and 10. Bounce pass is incomplete. Christian got the bottom of the intended receiver. 2nd and 10 now for the Bulldogs. Dolby on the carry. Jason Nalbone made the stop for the Cardinals. Dolby again on the carry. Kobe Gerard. Nelson Amin made the stop. Jason Melbone fields the punt. And he turns it to the Lawrence 11-yard line where the Cardinals will start, 1st and 10. Derek Conway, the ball carrier. Loss of a couple on the play. It'll be 2nd and 12 for the Cardinals. Beyond the plane on the carry for Lawrence. Penalty marker after the play. Face mask on the Bulldogs. Want to spot the ball at the Lawrence 16-yard line. Second and 6. Derek Conway again on the carry. Brings it up to the Lawrence 19-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 3 now for the Cardinals. Hand off to Gabe Mitchell-White. White takes it across the 20. Ball spotted at the Cardinals 22-yard line. Another penalty marker thrown. Face mask on the Bulldogs. That'll give the Cardinals a 1st down. 1st and 10 from their own 26. Derek Conway on the carry. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals when play resumes.
You're watching the Cardinals Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Hey, they're doing a bubble!
Second pass to Dion McLean's complete.
Malello, get Malello in.
Ball spotted at the Cardinal 26-yard line. Will be 3rd and 9. Make it 3rd and 10 for the Cardinals. Electric pass caught by number 3, Dion McLean. McLean takes it across the 40 for the Cardinal 42. First and 10 for the Cardinals when play resumes. First and 10 for the Cardinals from their own 43-yard line.
It's ball. It's ball. We're good. We're good. We're good. Ball.
Fumble on the exchange, but recovered by the Cardinals. Jacoby Sherrard on the recovery. Fans, don't forget about that $1 raffle. You can get golf outing for 4 at Old York Country Club at $400 value, or a beautiful decorative bench donated by the Furniture Mill. Only $1. You can get your chances under the blue tent near the concession stand. Fumble on the play, recovered by the Bulldogs. Fumble recovered by number 44, Terrence Peterson. Fouls' pass broken up. Dion McLean broke it up for the Cardinals, so it'll be 2nd and 10 from the Cardinals 38. Official timeout.
You're watching the Cardinals Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. Penalty markers down before the snap. Coachman on the Cardinals. That'll put the ball at the Cardinal 33-yard line. That'll be 2nd and 5 now for the Bulldogs. Pitch to number 31, Steve Colby. Penalty mark on a play. Illegal shift by the Bulldogs.
We got set. We all got set. We all got set. You can't make that ball. Yeah, how is he making that ball? That's not his call to make.
5-yard penalty puts the Bulldogs back at the Cardinals 38-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Fumble on the play. And the Cardinals have it. Cardinals recover the ball at their own 40-yard line. And Lawrence takes over, 1st and 10. And Derek Conway on the carry. Stopped by number 77, Patrick Alex.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Gabe Mitchell-White on the carry. Terrence Peterson made the stop from the Bulldogs for no gain. 3rd and 10 for the Cardinals.
Oh, right there, we gotta be there. We gotta be there.
Big scramble by number 3, Deion McLean. Takes it into Bulldog territory. Down to the Hopewell 42-yard line, where it's 1st down, Cardinals. First and 10 Cardinals from the Hopewell 42-yard line.
Inside zone. They were moving. The whole right side of that line was moving.
Direct snap to Jacoby Gerard.
49 down. 49 down.
Gerard takes the ball just inside the Hopewell 31-yard line. First and 10 for the Cardinals.
They broke the hole with 12.
Penalty marker down before the snap. 5-yard penalty for the Cardinals. Makes it a 1st and 15. Jason Naldo on the ball carrier.
Mazinski getting rough in right here. Unfortunately, right now. He brought him down. It's on Mazinski. That was a stupid mistake.
Personal foul against the Bulldogs on the play.
Hey, tell them that we can decide on the too. We should have faced shooting on the other side.
Ball will be spotted on the Hopewell 17-yard line. Where it's 1st and 10 now for the Cardinals.
Hey, bubble to 2. Bubble to 2.
Jason Nalbone on the carry for the Cardinals. Takes it down to the Hopewell 11-yard line behind the block of Alex Marion. Second and 3 for the Cardinals. Jason Nalbone again on the carry.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
3rd and 2 for the Cardinals. Kobe Terrell, the ball carrier for Lawrence. Takes it down to the Bulldogs 5-yard line. 1st and goal for the Cardinals. Kobe Gerard again on the carry. Takes it down to the Bulldogs 3-yard line.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Kobe Gerard again on the carry. Gerard takes it down inside the 1. 3rd and goal for the Cardinals. With the carry, and it's a touchdown, Cardinals. Cardinals take an 8-3 lead. Cardinals 2-point conversion fails. So with 41 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, it's the Cardinals 8 and the Bulldogs 3.
Watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV. Taken by number 11, Devin Higgins for the Bulldogs. Ball was spotted at the Hopewell 29-yard line, where the Bulldogs have it now, 1st and 10. On the play prior to the snap. The false start on the Bulldogs. It'll be 1st and 15 now for Hopewell. Even Goldie, the ball carrier. We have a couple. You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter, ladies and gentlemen, with your score. It's the Lawrence Cardinals 8 and the Hopewell Valley Bulldogs 3. Allison's pass is incomplete. They'll bring up a 3rd and 14 for the Bulldogs. Allison's pass ball is incomplete. Fourth down for the Bulldogs. Sideline warning issued for the Cardinals. Bulldogs punt is down on the Cardinal 31-yard line. And Lawrence takes over, 1st and 10. Down to playing the ball carrier for the Cardinals. Patrick Alice on the stop. Along with Chico Overdyke. 2nd and 14. Fumble on the snap. Recovered by the Cardinals.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Pass intended for McLean, broken up. We'll bring up 4th down for the Cardinals.
Even if you go right, like say you're on the right hash going right, trade them, toss it left. Okay, got it! He got it! Alright, give me away.
Fumble on the flying Bulls is covered by the Bulldogs for a touchdown.
That's something you don't see every day. And it's happened once again.
Bulldogs will go for 2 here. Nope, it's an extra point attempt. And the kick is up, and it's good. 10:28 left in regulation. Your score, it's the Hopewell Valley Bulldogs 10, the Lawrence Cardinals 8. Barlow tees it up for the Bulldogs. That's upon his kick. Taken by number 6, Jack Bennett. Russell Engling made the stop for the Bulldogs. But the Cardinals now have it, 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line. McLean on the carry. Stop by number 3 by Randazzo. Loss of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 12. Fumble snap. Recovered by number 2, Dave Mitchell-White. Loss of a couple yards on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down for the Cardinals. 3rd and 15. Fumble recovered by number 9, Brian Deckard. Patrick Alex on the stop for the Bulldogs. That'll bring up 4th down for the Cardinals.
Right up the middle.
Cardinal punt down by number 6, Jake Bennett. At the Hopewell Valley 38-yard line, where the Bulldogs will start for the 1st and 10.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Stephen Dolby, the ball carrier. Met immediately by number 21, Dawson Anin. Loss of 5 on the play. Second 16 for the Bulldogs. Fumble on the play, recovered by the Bulldogs. Steve Goldie on the recovery. Third and 21 now for the Bulldogs. Penalty markers before the snap. False start on the Bulldogs. Back them up another 5 yards. It'll be third and 26 now. Diesel Barnes on the sack for the Cardinals. That'll bring up fourth down for the Bulldogs from their own 10-yard line. Timeout, Cardinals.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Don't touch it!
Brought down by number 41, Chris Hollander from the Bulldogs. So the Cardinals will take over at their own 49-yard line. 5:07 left in regulation. Fumble on the play.
He fell on it. That's not how it works.
Covered by the Cardinals. And fans, we have the winning ticket, first of all, for the beautiful decorative bench donated by the Furniture Mill. That winning ticket number is 816-7640. That's 816-7640 for the winner of the decorative bench donated by the Furniture Mill.
Check your left. Check left. Pick it up. Good job, Penny. Okay, so let it go.
Decker's pass tipped and intercepted by the Bulldogs.
Hold it. All right, we're good. They got holding. We're good.
Penalty marker down.
Holding on that. Yes, holding on that. Holding on the offense. Our ball.
Penalty holding on the Cardinals, declined by the Bulldogs. So Hopewell will take over. Fans, we also have that winning ticket for the golf outing for 4 at Old York Country Club of $400 value. That winning ticket number is 816-7602. 816-7602. 3 of us here in the booth that would like to join you. Brandon Rouse, quarterback keeper on the play. Met by a flock of Cardinals. What a short gain of 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Bulldogs. Again on the keeper. Brian Hickson on the stop.
Stop raining.
3rd and 3 now for the Bulldogs. Penalty markers before the snap. False start on the Bulldogs. Back him up 5 yards. It'll be a 3rd and 8 now for Hopewell. Timeout, Bulldogs.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Gotta get rid of the ball.
Kobe Sherrod with the sack on the play.
They got to totally switch.
That'll bring up 4th down for the Bulldogs. 4th and 13 now for the Bulldogs. In punt formation. Bulldogs punt is down. That's a Hopewell 42-yard line. So the Cardinals have it, 1st and 10, with 1:40 left.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Game-winning drive. Let's see.
It's sacked on the play.
Moving, guys. Get on the ball.
Number 3, Mike Randazzo took him down.
Go into 3.
2nd and 17.
Get him.
Timeout.
He's all the way on the field.
Deckard again sacked on the play. They'll bring up 3rd down when play resumes.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Tell Cody to take a step inside.
Come on, Lawrence. Go.
Deckard's pass intended for Deion McLean falls incomplete. Broken up by the Bulldogs. That'll bring up 4th down for the Cardinals.
4th and very long. That's going to call blitzes last game.
Stop that. Off the back up.
Come on. We need a miracle. Time for a miracle.
Got it.
Deckard sacked on the play. Number 4, Mike Vanover. And the Bulldogs will take over
All the way down.
at the Cardinal 45-yard line.
Not many more timeouts.
Oh, what a transition for me, guys. What a transition for me.
Bulldogs take a knee.
Safe bet. Can't tell you. You have to talk to my media guy, all right? You have a media guy. He takes over me.
That's a heartbreaker right there.
Bulldogs take another knee. And that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. Your final score this evening: the Hopewell Valley Bulldogs 10 and the Lawrence Cardinals 8. The Bulldogs and Cardinals, thank you for attending tonight's game.